Imagine walking into a high society London party in 1704, powdered wigs, expensive tea and desperate need to feel cultured. Then a man walks in. He's pale, he's French, but he tells everyone he's from Formosa, modern-day in Taiwan. He doesn't just tell them, he performs it. This is George Salamander. He is about to pull off the greatest cultural heist in history. How did he do it? He knew a lie needs a texture. He didn't just speak a made-up language that sounded like a cat walking across a keyboard. He ate like a savage. At dinner parties surrounded by bishops and scientists, George would demand his meat raw, heavily seasoned with pepper, and tear into it like a wolf. When they asked him why he was so pale for a tropical islander, he didn't blink. Oh, that is because we Formosan nobility live in an underground palaces to avoid the sun. We are born in the shade. And the Londoners, they loved it. They were addicted to the exotic void. He was selling. He got so famous he was sent to Oxford to teach his imaginary language to the future missionaries. He even published a bestseller, an historical and geographical description of Formosa. This wasn't a travelogue, it was a 300-page hallucination. The highlight, he claimed that every year Formosans had to sacrifice 18,000 young boys on a massive golden altar to their sun god. 18,000. When a scientist pointed out that the math didn't work out and the population would vanish, George cackled, "Don't worry about the math, worry about your soul." He sold the supply chain issue as a religious requirement, and then they bought it. But even in a world of powdered wigs, there are sharks. Edmund Halley, yes, the comet guy, asked the only question that mattered. Tell me, George, when the sun shines directly into your underground chimneys, what is its position? George, who knew as much about astronomy as I do about healthy living, panicked. He gave an answer that was physically impossible. The scientific void was breached. The game was up. George was drawn by his rich friends and ended up as an opium addict writing for pennies in the gutter. But here's the real twist. 30 years later, George actually got a conscience. He confessed to everything on his deathbed. He never revealed his real name, but he spent his last years as a devout scholar, so good at Hebrew that he became a legend. George Salamander proved that if you give people a mirror of their own prejudice, they will never look at a man holding it. Would you believe a guy who eats raw meat at the dinner party just to feel cultured? Hit that subscribe button. I'm going back to my lab to see if I can capture the scent of 18th century gullibility. Stay strange, see ya.